Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on this quick ship tour of the Carnival Freedom. As you can see, when we went on this tour, the smokestack is still showing the damage from the fire. The fire took place on May 26, 2022, while they were docked at Grand Turk. It was quickly brought under control and no one was injured in the fire. The Carnival Freedom is a 110-ton, 952-foot long vessel that was built in 2007. It has 1,490 cabins, 3,700 plus passengers, and roughly around 1,150 crew members at all times. We will start this tour on the Sky Deck, or Deck 14, one of the highest accessible decks on the ship. Here you'll find the Serenity Deck, which is an adults-only inclusive sun deck. It's furnished with a lot of padded wicker chase lounges, and it's just a really comfortable place to be. You'll also find two jacuzzi whirlpools, adult-only, of course, that are open between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. daily. Guys, I really found the views up here absolutely amazing, especially on the days that we were out at sea and away from port. Deck 14 is also where you access the aqua tunnel or the Twister water slides entrances, like 203 foot long I think that one is, and it comes out down on Deck 10. Next we move down to Deck 12 because superstition dictates that most ships just do not have a Deck 13. Deck 12 is just honestly a continuation of the Serenity Deck up above, except this one has a bar and also a shower where you can cool off if you'd like to. I did get to spend some time in these clamshells up front, and man, are they comfortable, especially in the evening when you're out at sea. You just got a cool breeze coming into these clamshells. Great place to hang out, guys. Moving on to Deck 11, also known as the Spa Deck, is where you'll find the spa, of course, and a lot of ways to pamper yourself while you're there. You'll find a hair salon, there's a place for hot stone massages, aromatherapy, and full body wraps, just to name a few that you'll get in this section of the spa. Then you pass through the men's locker room, which I gotta say is probably one of the nicest I've ever been in, guys. And you work your way over to, there's a sauna in this section, and then move on over to the steam room as well. Then you move into the gym section on the ship, and there's all kinds of treadmills, rowing machines, exercise bikes, plenty to go around in this section, guys. And I'll tell you what, too, you just do not get a view like this working out at my gym at home. On the aft part of the ship, on Deck 11, is where you find the jogging track, or the running track, as well as the basketball courts, and I believe there's a volleyball court over there as well. If you climb up a short flight of steps off of the basketball court, there is where you'll find the one of the famous Carnival funnels, and of course, ours is missing the whale tail. Deck 11 aft is also where you find the mini golf course, and guys, this course is not challenging. I did play it. It was a lot of fun, but it's not challenging at all. There's also a couple of workout machines up here, but it looks over down onto the adult-only pool section, the back of the ship. The front half of the ship on Deck 10 is all rooms and staterooms and so forth, but the back half of the ship is mostly deck. You can walk all the way around this part, and it again looks down into the adult-only pool section. Deck 10 is a really wide deck, guys, and hardly anybody was ever up here, so if you're looking for a place to kind of get away, this might be it. Then we can head down to Deck 9, or the Lido Deck, and guys, usually the first thing you're going to run into here is a bar, and of course the pizzeria, which is a 24-hour pizzeria, guys. You can get pizza anytime you want. Plenty of seating around this pool here in the back of the ship, guys, and once again, it is adults only. It was a nice sized pool, and it did have some hot tubs on the end there. The Seafood Shack is also located here. There's an upcharge for this one, so I didn't get a chance to try it out. Next, we move to the interior of the ship, where they have the Freedom Restaurant, and the Grand Buffet happens in this room here. You also have complimentary coffee 24 hours a day, and juice and water. The main buffet is open noon to 2:30. It's also 6 to 9:30, and then there's a late night snack available from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. every night. On the second floor of this restaurant, which we almost missed, is a pulled pork barbecue joint up there. They have pulled pork and pulled beef. Then they have the Carnival Deli, which is open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And you can get all kinds of hot and cold sandwiches here. That was also a very good place to eat. And then if you work your way on around the restaurant to the other side, there's more buffet tables over here. This one I believe is Tex-Mex, which I didn't get a chance to try, but it sure looked good every time we walked past it. There was always a line at this one, guys. This is the next one coming up is the Sweets Buffet, and there's always somebody there trying to get some of those goodies for sure. The breakfast grill is open 7:30 to noon, and you can get your breakfast here, as well as custom-made omelets. As we step back outside, we're about Midship now, and guys, there's a lot of these ice cream stations around, so you can get ice cream just about any time, anywhere. It's great. One of my favorites, guys, was Guy's Burger Joint. I'm a big hamburger guy, and this place had all kinds to choose from. And not only that, if you look behind here, there's the toppings bar, just about any topping you can think of as well. And that brings us to the Midship pool, guys. There's a lot of deck parties going on right here, and the sail away party takes place here as well. Then on the other side of the ship is the Blue Guana Cantina. That's it's open for breakfast and lunch. And you can get tacos and burritos here. And I did have a burrito from here, and it was amazing. It also has the salsa bar right behind it. The jumbo screen is also located here at the deck. And we did watch several movies, guys. There's plenty of seating out there. I'll tell you what's funny, though. In the main restaurant area, you can get free prime rib all you want. But the popcorn was $4 a bag. Walking back in here, guys, you'll run into the main atrium, and this atrium is huge. I mean, this is the top floor of it, but if you look over, you can see all the way down to the bottom of the ship. And there is three elevators in here, 3 glass front elevators. If you like that kind of view while you're riding them, it's great. The rest of Deck 9, as well as 8, 7, and 6, those are all just cabins, guys. Not a lot to see there. So we're going to jump down to the promenade deck on Deck 5. The Victoriana Theater is located on the front of the ship on Deck 5. And guys, it's a 3-level theater, big theater, plenty of seating, and they do nightly shows there. They had the doors closed while I was there, but I'll insert you a little film footage here of what we saw in one of the shows that night. If you continue toward the back part of the ship from the theater, there is where you find all the Carnival fun shops. On both the port and the starboard sides, there's shops that line both of those areas, as well as, of course, the atrium right down in the center there. Cherry on top is a candy bar where you can buy candy by the ounce if you would like to pay those prices. Skybox Sports Bar has a whole bunch of TVs in there, guys, that you can watch all sorts of live sporting events. It also has draft and domestic beers by the pitcher. Once you leave the sports bar, guys, you're going to run into the Babylon Casino. It seats 484 people, but you can only gamble here when we're not at port, so keep that in mind. They have all sorts of slots machines and gaming tables here, guys, so whatever you like to do, it's there for you. And of course, what is a casino without yet another bar, right, guys? Just outside the casino, you have a lounge area here where they have live music almost every night. And then the excursion desk where you can book your excursion for the next port of call. And then a specialty coffee and pastry shop, but you're going to pay for that one, guys. Next, you'll find the Red Frog Pub, which is a Caribbean theme-based brewery. They have all kinds of stuff in there, like Caribbean rums, Caribbean beers, and all kinds of Caribbean cocktails. There is live music in here most evenings, as well as some table games over in the corner. The warehouse is the ship's arcade, and it is open 24 hours, but it's kind of pricey in here, guys. I'm not going to lie. The games are right around $1 to $2 a piece to play, but you can hang out in here in the sea day and have a little fun for sure. The 70s nightclub is right next to the arcade, and it has like a disco nightclub feel. They have a dance floor, and they also have their own bar in there. The Alchemy Bar, guys, is my favorite bar on the ship. I actually signed up for a mixology class here, but these guys specialize in making drinks just for you, to your taste, just like you like them, guys. I highly recommend checking out the Alchemy Bar. I love the decor of this next bar, guys. The piano bar is just so cool looking on the inside. You sit right up next to him while he's playing the music. It's a fun place to be. And all the way in the back of the ship, guys, it's the Punchliner Comedy Bar. I'm telling you, this place is a really fun place to hang out, but it fills up extremely quick. I think they said there was like 400 seats in here, and sometimes you have to stand if you want to watch the comedy show. Deck 4 has Circle C and Club O2, which is mainly for teens and kids, but it's also the floor that you go out for your muster station drill, or where your lifeboats are. And they were running drills that day when I was there. The photo gallery is also on this floor, and I'm kind of surprised some of the newer ships have gone digital, but these guys are still the old paper ones. The upper level of the Posh and the Chic restaurant are both on this floor. And it's a 2-floor restaurant, guys, so there is an upper and a lower where they tend to do a lot of shows at night, or they dance and sing for you usually partway through the dinner. Last but not least, guys, we're going to do a quick little tour of our room and the balcony. Guys, if you'd like to see more about the fun we had on the ship and not just the ship itself, click on this link right here and it'll take you over to our vacation video. I think you'll have a good time watching that one. If you have any questions about the Carnival Freedom, or if you've been on the Freedom yourself, you just want to stop by and say hi, I'd love to hear your comments below. I really do appreciate you watching the video, guys, but I'm going to say bon voyage for now. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. See ya.